Yo, you know what time it is. It's your girl, Kulavoncille, and it is Kicking It with Kula, all things hip-hop. It's not just music, people. It's a culture. And speaking of culture, we got the culture right in the building with us, ladies and gentlemen, the one, the only, April Brown Bennett.
Thank you.
And the crowd goes wild. Yes. What's up, sis?
Everything. How you been?
You already know. I get all the teeth showing when you come into the place. All the teeth showing. What's going on with you?
Oh, man, everything. Trying to eat the food I asked for. You know, things are busy.
The table is big, right?
Table is, yes, ma'am. Small thing to a giant, though. You know something about that.
I do.
Always into everything and doing everything well. You know, you make me a healthy mix of inspired and exhausted.
Girl, because I be feeling both at the same time.
Yes, ma'am.
Just immediately, okay, I got right. One more bar.
Right.
Just right.
It's probably a trauma response, but it works.
It does work, and it is a trauma response. Writing about all the things I don't write in my journal and putting it into a metaphor is a trauma response, but I'm grateful for it.
Yes, ma'am.
Today, we're talking to you on this platform because I know there is a relationship between comedy and music.
Definitely.
And I've seen your relationship with hip-hop. So, tell me, when was the first time you fell in love with hip-hop?
Oh, man. If I had to pick a defining moment, even though that's like the question from Brown Sugar and everything, and, you know, we all know the line, I've never really thought about it. Like, if I had to pick like a defining moment for me, I don't know if it's as much a moment as it was an experience. So, like, I have one brother. He's 2 years older than me. Mm-hmm. And, you know, that was my first friend, my first best friend.
Okay.
And we used to, like, rap and beatbox all the Dougie Fresh and Slick Rick songs together.
Nice.
When I was little. So, I always knew I had a little flow, you know.
Okay.
But that's one thing, you know, being a lyricist means you're a writer.
Exactly.
And you know, your pen can go in any room, you know what I'm saying? So I think that's something that, even though hip hop hasn't been at the forefront of my creative expression, it's definitely part of the foundation. Like when I was a little girl, if I got in trouble, if I was on punishment, I would come home and my stereo was gone. Break my heart.
Oh
yeah.
That's when you knew you was in trouble.
Yeah.
And they was gonna hurt you the worst way possible.
Yeah, it won't no whooping, it won't no long, you know, lecture, just my stereo be gone.
That's like cutting the internet off.
Cutting it deep. Yeah.
So you have a talent for hip hop and you have a talent for comedy.
Yes.
So which one came first?
I think it's always been like a simultaneous thing. Like as far as like creative expression, you know, it's always more about, you don't know a single creative who's not a multi-hyphenate.
Man, listen, and that. And to
the untrained eye, it can look like, you know, jack of all trades, master of none.
True.
But we got to look at the other side of that quote, which is, but that's better than being a master of one.
Yes.
Right? So we're all multi-hyphenates. I think it's something that's just always existed, you know, simultaneously, like in a linear fashion for me. But actually, my first time, like I used to get like pulled at school to like host all the shows, you know, if it was a PTA night, it was a performance or something, I always been like the mistress of ceremonies.
Okay.
So I would say comedy probably came first, but
Gotcha.
then again, me and my brother were rapping before that. But then when it came time to like actually express myself on stage in a purposeful manner, it actually was poetry.
Okay.
And I did poetry by default because I can't sing.
Okay.
I had never thought about like rapping in front of people, but I would do, you know, poetry.
I feel like maybe the rapping and the pre-practicing performance when you didn't even know you were pre-practicing performance. Yeah. Because that's kind of how it came for me. The first time I heard hip hop and fell in love with it was Lottie Dottie when I had it on vinyl.
Did you just hear what I had said? and I'm a purist, so like when Snoop made his Lottie Dottie, I was like, this ain't it.
Just don't.
Just do what you do.
Yeah,
do the gin, do the juice.
Yeah, gin
don't
to
leave that alone.
Leave that alone. That
is
is quintessential classic hip hop. Don't
Definitely.
touch it. Doesn't need to be touched.
Definitely.
You know, that's making a sequel to a movie like Forrest Gump 2. Just leave it alone.
Who gonna be in that?
Like, it's supposed to be like a rendition of his son. Forrest.
Is that a real thing?
Yeah. Oh, it's a real thing. Forrest Gump 2.
Oh my gosh, I'm so sad.
Me too. I was sad. I didn't even watch it. But it's supposed to be like when Forrest Gump Jr. grows up because everybody's gone. Jenny's gone. His dad's gone.
It's giving young Sheldon. Nobody asked for that.
I don't want to see that either. Just leave it like that. There shouldn't be a color purple too.
There shouldn't have been a Black Wonder Years. To be totally fair, this isn't a discriminatory practice. Just leave stuff alone.
Yeah,
man.
just leave it alone.
Yeah,
just leave it alone. So with comedy and hip hop, that gives you a performative voice, and then you also throw in poetry to get like the certain, not necessarily rhyming cadence, but then a cadence together. So when it comes to hip hop, who's the GOATs for you?
Oh my gosh, it changes all the time. What did I put in the chat when you asked me that? So I'm gonna say, I'm gonna start with my honorable mention because I don't think they get enough credit. Of all the women who rap, I can listen to Doja Cat all day.
Okay.
I love Doja because she, like, again, you know, she okay, so like Nicki, you know, do a little, she can hold a tune in a bucket with both hands.
Yeah, I'm not
a
Nicki fan. So.
I mean, and it's not even about her. Like, she's a great lyricist.
She is.
You know what I'm saying?
You know,
but like
whoever writes for
Doja is just so refreshing. It's just so refreshing. She's just so unique and relatable across the board. Even when she's being funny and comical and silly.
Yeah, she does have funny moments.
You know, that's how you know it's like Doja is who Ludacris was supposed to be, because people don't give Luda the props he should get because he's not shoot 'em up bang bang.
No, he's not.
You know what I'm
he's
saying?
Not.
So, but you know, the lyrical prowess is undeniable.
He is lyrical.
Now my GOATs, I love Devin the Dude.
Now, okay, so when you put Devin the Dude, I'm not well versed on Devin the Dude. So, what is it about Devin that puts him up there for you in that category?
Part of it, if I'm honest, is nostalgia. Just like that time in my life, and you know how music brings up memories and things like smells bring up memories.
Right.
But it was just different and unique and something I had, because you know we had this idea of what Southern rap was, and when Devin the Dude when I was introduced to him, like the South ain't have that representation in rap like that.
Okay.
And even just like his cadence and his, you know, he's kind of sing-songy, kind of different, but the wordplay is there. He's funny.
Okay.
It's relatable.
Okay.
You know, but I really like Devin. If we talking about New York, I love Raekwon. Like when the Woo was heavy, you know, it was like the thing, who's your favorite Woo member? And everybody pick, all the women say Meth, you know, because he's fine. But I love Raekwon. I love him and Ghost together. But like Raekwon,
Ghost was my favorite.
I can see that.
Ghost is my favorite.
Lyrically.
Yeah, lyrically. Ghost was my favorite.
Which is a different conversation if you're talking about the GOATs. And then like you asked me who my GOATs were, and then you asked me the songs that I get turned up to.
Right.
My GOATs ain't on that list. So when you think about like the Woo, Raekwon was my favorite. Hey, but this song right here, can we talk about it?
Okay, talk to me about it.
Have you ever heard? You know, I want you to listen to the song once we off the air.
Okay, I will.
Another all nighter trying to get it done. Barely make it home before the money sign. See, man, messing up. But
it's okay.
It's about being a rapper. Okay. It's about being in the studio. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Just relate.
No, I've heard this song before, and I vibed out to it before, so I liked it. I like it.
And to illustrate the parallel, I don't rap like I do comedy, but this song perfectly illustrates and encapsulates my comedy experience too. Being on the road, grinding, writing, perfecting, performing.
Okay.
Same thing.
All right. You also mentioned one that I was taken aback by.
Okay.
You mentioned Juvie.
That's my all-time favorite.
What is it about Juvie? Okay. Because that one took me.
Why did that surprise you? I'm curious. I just don't strike as a Juvie girl.
No. Like, okay, to be honest, no one strikes me as a Juvie person. From I guess because you know Virginians, we're the northern tip of the
South.
The
north of the South,
right? So we're not heavy South, right? Juvie's heavy South.
Yeah.
So what is it about Juvie? Because I don't.
Well, it's.
Talk to me.
To your point, is part of it is how I got into it, how I was introduced. And so like when I was you know, people know me now, especially like my stage persona, like hyper feminine, ultra classy, you know, that's how I present. But when I was in high school, baby, it was all fitted caps, polo shirts, you know, Air Max, you know what I'm saying? And me and my crew, my girls, they, you know, my people, my friends, we're all still friends to this day. You know, it was Master P, it was Wu-Tang. And then when Juvie came out, the Cash Money burst on the scene. Master P was already there, had the spot, you know what I'm saying? But when Cash Money came out, it was like, oh, they got more. Same, you know what I'm saying? Same city. Like what? You know what I'm saying? But Juvie's a lyricist. He's handsome. That don't hurt.
That doesn't hurt.
Juvie's still fine.
Yeah.
50 and still
Okay,
fine.
he is.
I saw Juvie when he came to Richmond a few years ago. His skin looked so soft. His skin looked like real leather on office furniture.
That peanut butter leather, right?
Really do, yeah. Skippy. But the thing is about Juvie is it was the energy, and then I'm a person, I don't separate the man from the music. I just can't. That's the way my brain works. So I respect Juvie as a hustler and as a visionary. And because the lore goes, when they tried to sign him, he was working construction. He's like, well, I make 2 G's a week working construction. Is you gonna pay me 2 G's a week? And that's the type person I am.
Yeah, because you gotta make it make sense.
Make it make sense.
Yeah, because I'm not going back. I'm not going forward just to go backwards monetarily.
Exactly. Like, not for no shine. Like, I'm not into that. Like, even with comedy, like a lot of people, but how I got into the game was kind of funny. But like I'm not a person that does this for like the validation. I love myself. You know what I'm saying? Yep. So like that hustler aspect, that real world make it make sense aspect. But I just love Juvie. I do.
Yeah. When you gave me the top, I was like, Juvie, back that thing up, Juvie. Like,
don't give me
God, what's the song? The first one he came out with. Come on.
Huh?
Yes. I remember.
Yes, you and that man being
I remember I was working at Friendly's. I think I was about 16, 17 when that song came out. And me and the other cook, black dude, that's all we sang in the kitchen. And we used to make it about,
because it works for
the
everything.
ice cream.
You can make it.
Man, you know about that buscas, huh? You know about making that double dip, huh? And the white people that work there, like, what are you talking about? Like, and that used to be our language. You know about them clam strips, huh?
It's so relatable. It's so not relatable. It's so transferable. It works in any situation. It's an inside joke that everybody's in on. But okay, Juvie's lyrical prowess, that was the perfect song for him to put out first. You know what I'm saying? Just with everything in it, huh? Because what it reminded me of was KRS-One has a song where every bar ends in the word whole, whether it's a different variation of the word whole. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like the same mental, what's the word? Like the same intelligence to keep that. Keep it going. I respected that. And I don't think the people who listen to Juvie 9 times out of 10 listen to KRS-One.
They're not listening to
you know what I'm saying? So
you gotta be,
the mind is
you gotta be a well-versed hip-hop aficionado
to know that knowledge reigns supreme over nearly everyone,
and then want to back that thing up.
Yeah,
I mean that's like a juxtaposition when it comes to hip-hop all day long.
Dichotomy. Yeah,
I love it. I love it. All right, when we come back with Kicking It with Kula, all things hip-hop, we're going to talk about her other top 5 MCs, and we're going to get into some of her comedy greats. So tune in. It's Kicking It with Kula, all things hip-hop. It's not just music, it's a culture.